Hey Pokemon fans, today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about cards in Shrouded Fable, the Houndoom Illustration Rare 066 out of 064. Is this an underrated card or is this a true chase card from the set? Let's break it down. Stick around to the end because we'll be discussing whether it's a good investment for collectors or not. So let's jump in it, guys. Let's take a look at the card itself really quick. A couple of things we're going to be taking a look at is the artwork, the Houndoom illustration by Taiga Kaisai. And wow, does it deliver? The dark, fiery aesthetic perfectly captures the sinister look that this card has. The majestic presence, the shading, the intensity in its eyes, and the swirling embers around it. It is absolutely a stunner card, man. Now let's compare it to past Houndoom cards like a Single Strike Houndoom from Battle Styles or a Neo Revelations Houndoom. What do y'all think? Which Houndoom card has the best artwork in your guys' opinion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, guys. Let's start a conversation on what you guys think. Is this an underrated card, or do you guys prefer any other illustration provided from any other set? All right, so a couple of things we're going to do too is let's look at the strategy, right? Let's talk about the availability and card play for this this artwork here in this card. Is this playable in the TCG? One of the most interesting attacks it has is it reduces your opponent's next attack by 100 damage. That's a huge defensive move. This could be a game changer against decks that rely heavily on Pokemon like Charizard EX or Garchomp EX. But the big question is, does it have synergy with competitive decks right now? Or is it just a cool collectible? Let me know if you add this to your deck or if you keep it in your guys' binder. What would you guys do? I don't know if you guys do play with it or if you guys do just look at it. Now the collector aspect of it, right? Is this a valuable card in your guys' opinion? Do you guys really value this card? Current price right now that I've seen, and this is based off of the price charting website, if you guys utilize that. Rough price perspective of the ungraded version, we're looking about $45 on average. That's a pretty good price for one card. Now keep in mind that I obtained this out of a booster bundle, so being that it was roughly about $27 plus tax, let's call it an even $30. This is a good value for it itself. It's a return on investment. If you guys are looking for an investment perspective of cost, this is a nice card once you do obtain it or once you can pull it from one of those packs, the Shrouded Fable. The overall perspective of this, if you have a PSA 10, if you are able to grade this and you do get a PSA 10, and you're looking at an upward value of $200+, depending on where you're able to sell it, eBay, a local card shop, or a trade show, whatever you guys are at that local time. But one thing that, if some collectors believe this card is undervalued, especially compared to other illustration rares, but I don't know, do you guys foresee this going up in value? Do you guys see this actually taking off, or do you guys see this just becoming another binder set where, hey, it's just going to sit and basically fall in value in the future? What do y'all think? Overall, the set itself, the Shrouded Fable, has been a little controversial for some people. Some people love it, and some people think it lacks true chase cards. But where does the Houndoom fit in your guys' perspective? While some collectors are chasing the Persian and the Greninja, Houndoom is flying under the radar. In my opinion, this is a really nice card. If you guys are able to obtain a copy, I just like that sinister look. I don't know if you guys are into gameplay, but for the Houndoom, it always reminds me of the Resident Evil game when they had those Dobermans that were turned into zombie dogs. I don't know why, but it just gives me that look. It gives me that presence, that dark energy, that dark feel to it. That's what I like about it. It's such a cool card. But last but not least, you know, how rare is this card? It's an illustration rare. It's definitely not easy to pull. Well-centered mint condition copies are even harder to find. Is if you can tell on mine that the copy that I have available is not centered perfectly. So top to bottom looks pretty good. Left to right, you can tell just by looking at it already, it's already off-centered. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. You know, to me, this is still a fantastic card. I was really lucky to pull it. So I'll be keeping this in my binder and hopefully build my collection up into you know, a worthy collection that me personally, I just like opening my binder every now and then, just looking at the card, just awing the artwork itself. But yeah, keep collecting, guys. Keep battling, and see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy. Again, Houndoom, Shrouded Fable 066 out of 064. Hopefully you guys are able to obtain a copy for yourselves. All right. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.